deference to these guys. I'm ready to roll.
You're ready to roll. Okay.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
On the morning of October 14th, 30 veterans, unknown to each other, boarded Flight 905 for one final mission. As distinguished by their hats, they are all brothers, only meeting for the first time. It didn't take long before everyone was sharing stories from their past and reminiscing on their days of service. Stories of B-24 bomber flights, battles in the South Pacific, and Omaha Beach invasions flooded the cabin. The veterans had the entire plane captivated by their unique accounts and their heroic stories.
We've been taken off Omaha Beach. Right. We were beat up pretty bad. We stayed for 28 days, then they pulled us off the beach, took us back to England. In 3.5 weeks.
What's that a picture of?
That's a helicopter going into the water.
Not before long, it was time for rations and mail call. 1945 standard issue chewing gum and letters from loved ones were handed out.
This is from his grandson, a Navy SEAL.
Yeah, from Afghanistan.
As we prepped for landing, the men were briefed on the departure details, but nothing could prepare us for what was waiting beyond the gates at Baltimore Washington Airport. As the veterans walked through the terminal, the crowds got deeper, and the eruption of unplanned patriotism echoed gate after gate. There was hardly a dry eye in the house as American pride triumphed.
We had this is the greatest welcome committee ever, isn't it?
After settling into the hotel, the veterans assembled for dinner. Stories of patriotism were shared, and the anticipation of the following day was unavoidable. That morning, there was a fresh sense of eagerness waiting beyond those hotel doors. After many years of anticipation, the men were as ready as ever to get on that bus. But what would a significant operation be without a minor snafu? What's going on out there?
Wheelchair lift malfunction. I can't get it operating.
How many guys does it take to fix the wheelchair lift?
Well, I'd say about two Marines would do that. Maybe one. Give me about 30 years ago and I could fix it.
Our veterans were unshaken, and the persistence of our driver got the bus operational. The men were ready to press on.
You know, you talk about things, but when you really get there, and then you relate to it, it means a different thing. It's a different world.
That's cool.
Yeah, this is a big day.
And a big day it would be. For two old friends, a reuniting almost 60 years in the making. And for many others, a day of self-reflection and commemoration of a sacrifice that changed the world.
look at their faces, it's just like the real thing. Yeah. You know, and you come out of a battle and you haven't shaved, and you look at their eyes, you haven't slept for days or nights or whatever. And just like the real thing, like the real thing.
You feel rather patriotic when you go through a scene such as that. And to this day, when they blow a bugle, I get chills up and down my spine. I just can't help it. But all part of life.
And before they knew it, it was time to go home.
Tag for San Diego. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For many, coming home 67 years ago meant safety and relief, knowing that they could resume the lives that they left behind to answer the call. Today, they come home not relieved, but a little bit taller, knowing that their service will forever be honored. And for that, we can deem this mission accomplished.
Thank you.
Thank you, folks. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Iron Mike.
Thank you. Good. Thank you, people. Thank you. Thank you.
Good. We're good to see you.
I kind of reminisced a little bit about where I was, what I'd done, and but I toured all around there and found Kilroy. Kilroy was there.
Yeah, that was wonderful. Wonderful. I didn't expect that. Wow.
What were you thinking when you came off that line and you saw all those flags all the way from the terminal?
I don't deserve it.
You don't? Of course you do, though.
You deserve it. Well, of course you deserve it. You're a hero.
Only to my wife.
Only to my wife.
Only to your wife. No, to America you are.
Well, that I'm proud of. That's the greatest thing in the world. Nothing like being American.
And to be a hero for people.
My name's Josh Walker, and I'm an American. I'm also 20 years old, the same age when most of these men were fighting for the freedom that I have today. My Polish grandfather was also 20 years old when Hitler invaded Poland. He was imprisoned for the duration of the war and then liberated by the Americans in 1945. Without the selfless acts of these brave men, he would not have survived. He knew this, I know this, and someday my children will know this. Without their sacrifices, my presence would be non-existent. For this, I owe my life to this extraordinary generation, and I have never been more proud to call myself an American.